Hello everybody and welcome to race number 11 in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We come into this race first in the points, 33 points over Eric Darnell. And then still a pretty close battle as I'm trying to kind of glance at it real fast as we're under this pace lap. It's 125 back to 6th place Matt Crafton. So yeah, we took over the point lead after last race, our win at Michigan. Matt lost 3 spots. Yeah, so can't pass before the line. I'm definitely not trying 3 wide at Milwaukee. At least not this early in the race. Turn 1, lap 1, 3 wide, just, yeah, that's not something that I'm thinking about right this second.
Still there. Stay low.
We didn't qualify the worst, we didn't qualify the best either.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
But
Stay low.
let's see what we got. 21st is where we started. Chad McCumbee with a surprise pole. Didn't see that coming this season at all. So good for Chad.
Outside. You're doing a good job. You're way better than these guys. Now just pick your way through them. Take your time.
They are making me nervous behind me though. We are really slow. I think it's probably because we're side by side. Ooh, I see an opportunity.
Be 3 wide.
We're not 3 wide, are we?
Hold it tight here.
Yeah, we are.
Side. Still out there. Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
Oh my gosh. I can't even really get on the throttle hardly at all. Please tell me we're not 3 wide still. We are.
Stay low. Be 3 wide. Outside. Outside. Be 3 wide.
Just go.
Outside. Still out there. Still out there.
My wheel is sliding on this stand. I'm trying to tighten it on this straightaways. It's not easy.
Clear all around. All clear.
And this not being able to really go 3 wide and getting stuck in this kind of bubble of just like you can't do anything is really frustrating.
Still there. Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
Feels like it's gonna just loop around in those turns.
Outside.
You can go to the outside, Stacy.
3 wide.
We're not 3 wide. Stacy's just being a
Hold it tight here.
dumb it.
Outside.
Oh, come on. Just
Still
go.
out there.
Oh wait, he's not on the outside. Why?
Clear. Outside.
The spotter can be very confusing at times.
6, 9, 3. Still
Alright,
there.
so we're
Doing a
not
good
3
job.
wide.
You're way better than
Alright.
these guys. Now just pick your way through them. Take your time. Keep racing. You're way better than these guys. Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
I'm just following David Starr here. Maybe Brendan? No. I was hoping maybe Brendan would clear him. Starting to be able to kind of
Outside.
get a better approach to these entries. We've been having to kind of just really baby it on the straight or on the in the turns.
31, 5,
Well, one because we have, you know, a roadblock in front of us essentially,
Clear. Outside.
but we're not getting very good entries into the turn. So once we get out of this double file stuff, we should be able to put down some good laps and reel anybody in who's gotten farther ahead of us.
Still there. Clear.
But they don't really seem to be breaking up too much or spreading out. I don't know who's faster,
31.
the 18 or the 11.
Outside.
We're just going to slide under David Starr here. That should keep him from getting up to Dennis Setzer. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Yeah, so we carry so much more speed into these corners when I can kind of, you know, actually drive my lane and not worry so much about anybody around me. I guess that's kind of a given statement. I think we actually locked up just a tiny bit there. And when there's nobody right in front of me, I can get off these corners really, really good. I feel like we probably could have qualified top 10, but
Still out there. Clear.
just kind of messed up. Dang it. We'll get him this time. Too early on the throttle. Darn it. Alright, we'll get him this lap, I should say.
31, 478.
Good entry. Good exit. Yeah, there we go.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
Because I feel like I'm entering so low, maybe, I don't know. They're higher entries. Well, it's going to give them more speed entering in. And, yeah, it's keeping Dennis Stetzer from letting me in. It's still only 10 laps in, so I'm not trying to be overly aggressive about this, but I also don't want to get stuck back here. No, now you're not putting me in that too wide crap. I'm going to shoot it a little deeper. There we go.
Still there. Stay low.
Alright, we get Ted Musco down the front stretch. Here we go. There we go. We kept him from doing what Setzer was. Like where they were able just to kind of come down in front of us. Chad McCumbie's still in the lead. Biffle is in 9th. Actually, I think I can kind of see him up there. And all that slower traffic, pro to that is we probably saved tires for about 10 or so laps. So yeah, that's actually good. That could help us in the long run. Gonna try to make a move under Terry Cook.
Still there.
I'm starting to get the hang of having to kind of send it in a little bit deeper to get them to stay off the bottom. But we were really loose doing that time, so we couldn't really get back in it either, so we'll have to wait till this lap to get them, if we do.
Still out there.
I think we will. It's just going to take a lap or two.
Still out there.
That was a good exit. We should get him through 3 and 4.
Still out there. Still there.
I hate when I kind of have to almost get fully out of the throttle and I hear that noise. Just I get nervous every time, and I'm like ready to counter steer because I feel like it's about to snap. This, I think Colin Braun actually might get a run on the outside past Shelby Howard. Yeah, he did. There we go, good run. Perfect. Yeah, this is our first time here at night. I had an old Project Wildfire version of Milwaukee. I think it was Project Wildfire because I remember billboards for Project Wildfire, I believe, at that track that we ran Busch Series and Truck Series back in the day. Now we're going to run the Nationwide on the trucks. I believe the night race for Nationwide, but I have to double check. I think this is Freddie and Sean, I want to say. So I know they have a day version on there too, so be able to pick that up. So we'll already be familiar with the track, just maybe not the same physics. Well, not maybe, definitely. What are we up to, 13th? Yeah. McCumbie's got a 0.6 of a second lead over Todd Bodine. Rick Crawford is up there. Kyle Busch. Mike Skinner are your top 5. Looks like... Who's in 6th? Ron Hornaday. That's what I thought. I looked up there and I'm like, I see Crafton on the outside.
Still there.
And cars were passing him, so I didn't think that had updated yet.
Clear all around, all clear.
Yeah, Ron Hornaday is in 6th. Jack Sprague's in 7th. He's had a really rough season, actually. And then Biffle, Crafton. Well, it's going to be Biffle, Brian Scott, then Crafton. Then Darnell. Wait, no. Who else is in there? Oh, never mind. We, I guess, just passed Colin Braun this past lap. My thing was saying position 13. Now it says 12, so I must have... I just can't remember this past lap. That's kind of mildly scary. Not good. Ooh, wow, Crafton is slow.
Outside. 3103. Stay low.
Don't lose
Stay
it.
low.
Hold it straight, hold it straight. I probably took that turn slower than needed to, but I needed to make sure we got that straight. We went in, felt like it was starting to go like on ice.
Clear all around, all clear.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, let's just kind of gather up for a second here. I'm getting a little bit jumpy trying to get around Crafton, and it's kind of throwing off my entries, and I'm feeling like I have no grip. It's staying straight, and it might look like it's fine, but it feels like I'm on ice. That was really weird. That could be, I don't know. Tires don't look bad, so, but they are worn a little bit, so maybe that's a contributing factor there. It's feeling better now, so let's see if we can get up here and make a run at them. Drove in a little too hard. That's okay, we'll diamond the track a little bit. That actually worked really well.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
Crafton really can't hang on that outside. I feel like that was one of the easier passes we've made, and we saw other drivers doing that to him as well.
6, 9. Good work, keep racing.
So we got Brian Scott and Biffle in front of us. Kyle Busch has dropped back. Sprague's moved up to 4th. He's gotten around Skinner. But he also looks like he is holding up this little line of cars, trucks. Make a move under Brian Scott. Yeah, it's gonna stick.
Still there.
A little bit loose there in the center. Should be alright. Wheel felt a little loose there, so we had it let off so we didn't run into him. I definitely drove in too deep.
Stay low. 3 wide now in the middle. Inside. Clear, clear.
Made a little contact craft in there. That's my bad, sorry.
Outside.
No harm, no foul.
9, 7, 1. Still out there. Clear all around, all clear.
I can hear the tires all the way through that turn. So, you gotta watch that because I don't want to wear these things out. Or spin out for that matter. Just slow back on the throttle.
Good work, keep racing.
But they do make a challenge for passing them because when you're under them, like, all right, I'll show you what I'm talking about because I think we have plenty of time to do it still. Watch, see, I'm right up by the door, and then we get to go into the corner here.
Clear.
I'm trying to slow down now. I was a little bit farther up, so that's probably why it didn't show the same way as before, but
Outside.
you kind of saw what I'm talking about. He wanted to go
Still
down.
out there.
The Biff will let us just go because we're cool like that.
Still there.
Wow, it's stuck.
Outside. Clear.
That's pretty cool. The truck stuck pretty well. Like, see, watch, we'll go to dive bomb, but he drives in so much harder on the outside there. I can't really dive bomb without sliding up the track. And not that I was dive bombing it that one time, but I think because we already were past him. But I drove in just a little bit hard, and right up the track it went. You probably missed it, and you're like, what the hell is he talking about? So what are we up to? 8th. Who's got the most wins this season? I think we do, 3. Come on, Kyle. Let me by.
Outside. Stay low.
Perfect. Did we get him by the line already?
Stay low.
No. Oh, crap.
Clear. Inside, inside. Clear, clear.
drove in too freaking hard. Go Biff. I'm not going in through the outside and letting Brian Scott get me. It's the only thing that's a pain in the butt about this track is if I drive in too hard on entry, it like completely ruins me. I don't think I've ever been any track where it's been that unforgiving. Got a great run off of turn 2. We should be past Biffle by before turn 3, maybe.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
We kind of slowed it down enough. Sorry, Biffle. We definitely kind of brake checked him because we had to slow it down because I sent it.
30, 9, 2, 4.
When I say unforgiving, I mean that in a good way. Like it's realistic, but and it's not like it's impossible to slow it down, but to where you can kind of save it, but you're going to kill your times. Wow, we got a big run on Kyle there. If we had touched him, I'm pretty sure we would have probably spun.
31 left.
A little too high. Not opposed to giving him a little nudge if we have to.
Outside. Still there. Still out there. Stay low. Clear all around, all clear.
Looks like Todd Bodine's closing in on Chad McCumbee. Yeah, McCumbee leading hasn't really worried me because I feel like we will catch him. But if Todd gets out front, that is a little concerning. Because I'm like 99% sure he's faster than Chad McCumbee.
Outside, outside.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's like there's just slow enough now where we can slow it down now and kind of save it and they don't gain too much time on it. That should put us to what, 6? I believe so. 31 flat. What do we got this time? 30.9. Our fastest was a 30.7. I'd like to see if we can beat that. I feel like we have a pretty good lap going here, but passing somebody might make it a little bit more difficult to do that. Mike Skinner, you are truly a very generous man. He gave me so much space. Thank you. I know I slid up. We're 0.02 of a second off of our best. Let's see if we can beat it.
Outside. Stay low.
Yeah, we got it down to speed to stay on the bottom that time a lot better than we did last lap. A little wheel spin. We're alright.
31.108. Good job, bud. Good job.
Well, Chad's pulling away from Todd now. Who is faster? Todd or Chad? I actually didn't mean to get up in that high group, but when I started getting on the accelerator, it started to feel really loose off of 2, so I don't want to do that again. Just going to keep it down on the bottom. It's not often you hear me say I want to stay on the bottom for an entire race. We had a couple of those high 30s We're still running low 31s. Let's see what we got this time. 30.9. So we're not losing much pace. Catching up on Crawford. I mean, I'll make an attempt, but he's going to still beat me anyway, so I might as well not even bother. Might as well just set it up so we get a good run off of 4.
Outside.
Got him.
Still out there.
That looked really close.
Stay low. Go get these two in front now. Stay low.
Wow, we got him by the line. Got a run coming up here on top of Dine. Let's give it a shot now. Nah, it's not gonna slow down, save it. Alright, we're good, we're good. Thought maybe I was gonna lose her there. I definitely think we have better tires than them, which is helping us off these corners so much better. Which theoretically, I guess you would think we could probably get into the turns a little bit better, but it's been challenging to get them in the entries, like I said, just because of the way they enter that turn when you're underneath them. This should be a pass.
Okay, that'll give us 20 to go. Stay low. 39, 8 leader. There. Clear.
There we go. Ooh, that tight. That was a little weird. Alright, we're good. Now to chase down Chad McCumbee. Kind of feel bad, because like this is probably the only time he's going to get a shot at a win this season, I feel like. And we're going to break a start. Wow, we are way faster than Chad.
Outside. Just be smooth. Be smart. We'll get by him. Keep racing. You're way better than these guys. Still there. Outside.
Yeah, we got him. If he's smart and just dips behind me. Crap. If he's smart though and just dips behind me, top it, I won't get him. But because he wanted to battle me. Nope, Todd didn't. I thought Todd might have gotten past him. Alright, let's see if we can put some distance now. Trying to not fully let out of the throttle because that's when it feels the worst, but when there was cars in front of me and behind me, kind of had to just ride the brake and keep it straight. Not kill the brake or anything, but you know what I mean. I don't mind entering in a little bit higher, but then I like to get it down to the bottom like that. That just, not almost, like kind of like diamond in the track, but not entirely. But this is where it feels the best. Just nice and easy. But also putting up good times, hopefully. Oh, locked up. I was getting greedy. Alright, we're good. Ooh, little, guess we weren't as good as I thought. Got a little squirrely. I think what I'm trying to run hot laps, and I should probably just focus on maintaining the pace. I just really want to beat that 30.7. Let's just start shifting. Let's see what happens there. I'm not really going to. So we're in first. We got Chad McCumbee second, Tabadine third, Crawford fourth, Sprague fifth, Skinner, Kyle Busch, Ron Hornaday, Matt Crafton, and Shelby Howard are our top 10 now. Maybe it might change this time at the line. I'm not seeing that though. Then Starnell Biffle, Star Cook, Brian Scott, Brennan Gong, Ted Musgrave, Colin Braun, Tim Cowan, Dennis Setzer. No one's a lap. Oh yeah, Justin Hopgood's a lap down. I was up to like 20th. How big of a lead do we have? 1.2. I'll take it. And we got 13 to go, so should be good. I think we can get this one in the bag. And then we're do it again for Wednesday. And then it's the road course of Infineons, and well, Sonoma, I think is what they called it in 2008. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to a road course. Felt like a pretty good lap, to be honest. Wasn't even really trying to push it. No. Not in the 30s. Very curious to what the Cup cars are going to do here. I mean, Nationwide cars. We're going up to, that's going to be 80 laps, 100% difficulty, so that'll be fun. For Sonoma, we qualified that one. 31st, 95%, 34 laps, one-time pit wear, so see how that goes. I think I said it at Mexico that I run like 95 to 96%. Wow, he just blew up in front of us. Oh no, oil. That'd be cool if they had oil. But yeah, I run like 95, 96% for road courses. And then we'll put stability back on, and we might put automatic shifting back on like we did at, or like we did in the past. We had manual for Mexico City, but we'll probably put stability on just because I can't keep it through the S's. It's just, yeah, I had to run the difficulty at like 70%, and like I said before, but you know, a couple months back or a month back, whatever it was, you know, I could probably practice it for hours on end, but I want to have fun at the road courses. I don't want to dread them, especially as we get later into this career. I mean, we're already pretty late into the career, I guess. We're in our 8th season of Cup. This is our 4th full-time. We've done 2 part-time truck, and this is our 5th Nationwide Series season. No, we did 2 full-time truck, 2 part-time, sorry. So this will be our 3rd full-time. This will be our 5th full-time Nationwide Series. No part-time. But, yeah, as we get towards the end of our career, I should say, you know, like 2020, 2021, all those years, like recent years, where road courses started becoming more relevant, maybe then we might probably try taking stability off, because we'll have more practice. So we'll see. I had to get out of it there. Back wheels felt like they were spinning. 5 to go this time by. Yeah, we got a healthy 5-second lead over Todd Bodine. Like to see Chad McCumbee hanging out there and try to get at least the top 5. He doesn't even have a top 10 on the season, let alone a pole, so he could pick up a pole, a top 5, and a top 10 this week. Good for him. Ooh. Little wiggly. Drove in a little bit harder than I planned to. I was trying to see something on the point standings on my other monitor there.
31, 1, 2.
Just wanted to confirm that Chad McCumbee didn't have a top 5 or a top 10. I couldn't remember. Three to go. This up to come in time at the line. Could not be happier with how this panned out. Started 21st. We were just patient. I really firmly believe that the patience really played a big role in why we've been able to pull away now. And that being because our tires. Because once we've been out front, I've noticed they've been wearing a bit faster than they were in traffic, so. Which I'm sure most of you probably agree makes sense, right? Two to go at the line.
Clear right there, 2 to go. 39, 46.
And then we get to do it again for another 80 laps. Truthfully, I'm actually kind of excited. This is a lot of fun. I do like Milwaukee. I remember I did like it back in the day, so I wasn't surprised that, you know, I'm finding some enjoyment at this version too. Honestly, it's a better version. No offense to Project Wildfire, but track building I think has come a long way since then for this game.
37, 5,
Just catching the tail end of the field here as we go through turns 3 and 4, well, as we enter it for the final time here in this race with the Craftsman Truck Series, race number 11. Looks like here at Milwaukee will be win number 4 for us. Good race. That is very, very satisfying. Back-to-back truck races. We're starting the weeks off at the right note. We just got to get the Nationwide and Cup Series on this level now. So, we'll take the win. Todd Bodine, Rick Crawford, Chad McCumbee, Jack Sprague, Kyle Busch, Mike Skinner, Ron Hornaday, Matt Crafton, and Shelby Howard are our top 10. We will be back here on Wednesday for another race at Milwaukee in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Hope y'all have a good night. Hope y'all come back. And until then, have a good one.